So welcome back
Thank you.
to LearningRx.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been 6 months since you completed your
Graduation,
training,
yes.
right? And just to remind folks, you came here after 3 strokes, correct? Had you had?
It was 2, actually.
2,
Yes,
okay.
the one was 3 years ago, which was the one that affected me and affected my job and my cognitive functioning.
Yeah, and at the time when we did the assessment, what did we find?
That I was seriously lacking in comprehension, memory,
Yeah.
processing speed. I'm trying to think what else was it.
Which
In all aspects, basically.
Yeah, and all of that impacted your
And
confidence
It
significantly.
especially was
right?
significant because I was always way above average.
Yeah. In your job
Yes.
as a RN,
Yes,
correct?
that's
In
correct.
her job as an RN, in school,
Yeah.
all through,
Yeah.
in anything she did,
Yeah.
she was always way above average.
Yeah. So you worked with us, was it 18 weeks or 20?
No, I did the full
24
6 months.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
24
I
weeks.
did the whole time.
Yeah, 24 weeks. So it's been 6 months since you did the testimonial right at the end of the program.
Yes.
So we want to know, over the course of the last 6 months, tell us a little bit about how now you've gone and re-engaged in your world. What is your outlook like? What are you doing? How does that make you feel?
Well, my outlook and my self-confidence is much better. It's increased manyfold. I am actually more active in my church. I tried to volunteer, but I was injured, so that's kind of on the back burner right now. But it's the thought that that was one of the things that I wanted to do was volunteer.
You promised me you would do
So
that
I
when you
started
left.
doing that,
Yeah.
but like I said, I got hurt. So I'm getting back. I'm in therapy right now. So as soon as that gets cleared up, then I'll go back to the volunteering.
Yeah,
So I'm more active in church.
yeah.
I actually joined the senior center, so I'm getting out every week
As a household
and
member.
playing
Yeah.
cards and playing dominoes, which I wouldn't have done before this.
Sure.
I wouldn't have had the confidence or the know-how, really,
Yeah.
to do it.
So are you winning some?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are.
I am winning.
She's Jean.
Yeah.
She's going to win.
She is gonna win.
Yes.
That's right.
Because
So
you brought Jean back.
yeah, that's
Yes.
great. So
Yes.
what
And
have
I
you?
remember she said that before.
Yeah.
And I still think
Well, we don't ever get tired of hearing that.
right.
So what have you seen, Jean?
I have
do?
seen the self-confidence just, and her abilities, and she's learned to use jaunt. She learned to ride the bus. She's been riding the train by herself to Maryland, staying with friends, and coming back.
Yeah, I've done
She
that twice
showed
now.
me how to get to the train station.
Yeah.
She's still my GPS. If we're going someplace new, she's the one to tell me how to drive.
That's great. That means
is.
you're
Yes,
you're
it is.
holding a map in your
Yes.
head. You're
Yes.
able to
Yes.
remember
Yes.
it. You're seeing the surroundings and
Right.
knowing where
That's
you are.
exactly
and
what she
yeah.
does for me.
Yeah, that's
Because
great.
I still do not have my center down here.
Yeah,
So she's my center, she's my GPS, and she's my inspiration.
yeah. And around the home.
She does the cooking, she does the grocery shopping, she does everything.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
And
I wash dishes.
you wash dishes.
Yeah.
Good.
And I
That's-
let her.
Right.
Well, what advice can you give other,
Stroke victims.
yeah, because I think there's a reluctance to kind of come out and admit that you're having struggles and difficulties, right? You've suffered a trauma in and of itself is
Right.
scarring enough, and then the self-esteem issues, especially if you're not the person you remember yourself to be. What advice could you give those who?
For me, LearningRx was a godsend.
Yeah. And
It helped in every part of her life.
In so many ways.
Yes.
yeah.
See, now you make me cry.
Well, I know
You cut
those
that
are
part
not
out.
tears of frustration,
No,
which I'm
it's
sure that
tears
you
of
spent
joy.
a lot of tears of frustration over the years.
She
I
did.
did.
Yes.
So the big question: you going to come back and do a summer booster with us one?
I might have to.
You might have to. Yeah. I mean, there's no telling where the top can be now.
That's right.
But we're so glad to hear
And
these kinds of
also,
stories.
we met you at Stroke Comeback.
Support.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Should
she
I go
goes,
back there?
I would.
Should I go back
Yeah.
and talk?
I think
Yes,
so.
because we still go, and it's very good.
It is. That's
And
one of the better
we do-
support groups that we go to.
We do talk to people about it.
Well, thank you
Yes.
for coming and sharing your story.
Thank you.
And we look forward to hearing what the next 6 months is like.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All
Thank
right.
you.